My friends, you're not ready for this video. I hope you're sitting down at least, because what I will show you today might shock you. I found the official world's worst metal song. You have been warned, this is a monstrous atrocity of epic proportions. Today we will check out the first song I've ever written and recorded. Oh my God! So after laughing about young me and ripping this guy apart for a couple of minutes, I will actually attempt the impossible. I will try to fix this terrible song 16 years later by re-recording it. But first, let's check out what we're dealing with. Okay, so it's called The Reaper. Pretty unique song name, especially for a metal band. I'm sure nobody thought of this one before. Okay, stop. Okay, first of all, that guitar sound is amazing. I'm pretty sure I recorded it in the studio with one of those old Digitech multi-effect processor pedals. And I'm also pretty sure that I didn't tune my guitar correctly. What you can also hear immediately as soon as the band starts playing is that we were not playing with a click. If I remember correctly, I recorded the whole guitar take first because it was my epic song, and then all the other guys just played on my guitar take. So that's why you can hear the vocals, the drums and the bass always kind of dragging and rushing. Oh, the chorus. Okay, this is pretty much a copy of the Rammstein Du hast riff, except way less interesting with that strange drum groove. I think we should also pay attention to the lyrics next. Looks like I used a lot of grown-up words as a teenager already. Oh, a break. Great riff. So yeah, I don't know what to say, it's absolutely terrible. I feel pretty ashamed listening to this, and I hope you enjoy it at least. So how in the world are we gonna fix this mess of a song? First of all, I think the tone is completely off. And this has nothing to do with us barely being able to play our instruments. I think the singer was going for a death or extreme metal approach. I was quite obviously inspired by the early Metallica record. The drummer and the bass player were really into bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think that's the biggest problem. We all wanted something completely different. The second thing we have to fix with this song is the energy. I guess with a song title like The Reaper and dramatic and scary lyrics like that, it should be a bit more of an energetic song. So we have to fix that by either increasing the tempo a bit or by just working with some punchier drum beats and a lower guitar tuning. The third thing we have to fix that's obviously completely off, the sound design. My guitar tone was absolutely terrible. The second guitar player's sound was even worse. You can barely hear it in the recording. You also can't identify the bass at all. It's just kind of a low sine wave just rumbling along with the song. And the drums are also legendary. Paper thin. Sounds like there was just one microphone in the room pointed at the drum set. So let's try to fix all of these issues as fast as possible 16 years later. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna need a better guitar sound. I just opened up Toontrack's Easy Mix. Let's see what we can find. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, let's go with this one for now. That's pretty brutal. To make the guitar parts a bit more modern, I brought out my 7-string guitar tuned to A standard, and instead of playing it like the original, I think I want to move it down to the low A string to make it a bit more modern. So I just dual tracked this riff and panned it left and right. Still not the greatest riff of all time, but I have to stay kind of faithful to the source material. And up next I want to add some drums to see where this song is going. I will use the Easy Drummer for that. Let's go with the modern metal expansion. Oh yeah. So I'm just accenting the riff with the bass drum. Yeah, let's go with the China. Now let's add some bass with the Easy Bass. The cool thing about the Easy Bass is that it actually goes this low. Nice. Let's see if we have a more metal sounding bass with the metal expansion. I think I like this one a lot. So let's compare those two parts real quick. So it just has way more punch already, sounds much more modern. I think it has this kind of bouncy groove to it that I was actually going for with the original. But what about that chorus riff that I stole from Rammstein? Let's see if we can make a really heavy kind of halftime breakdown modern metal guitar riff. Oh yeah. That's actually not that bad. Sounds pretty brutal. Now we need a really heavy halftime beat for that. Nice. Yeah, that's just a super heavy kind of halftime riff that I had in mind with the chorus back then, I think. Let's listen to a comparison once again. So that sounds much heavier, of course, and also much more dramatic because of the dissonance. That minor second really helps. Now let's quickly track some vocals on top of that. Yeah, the lyrics are still pretty cringy. Okay, that's not so bad. The best I can do with that kind of source material. Let's check out the final before and after comparison of the two main parts of this 16-year-old song. Alright my friends, I hope that you agree with me. The new version is kind of better, although I just literally worked on it a couple of minutes. In case you want to learn how to write, record, mix and master professionally at home, I highly recommend checking out the in-depth courses I made for that on Patreon. Over there you can learn everything much slower and step by step, so that you can start producing your own music on a professional level at home. At the end, also thanks so much to Toontrack for providing me with these awesome plugins. Thanks so much for watching until the end. Have an awesome day. See you next time. Bye bye.